Peppa Pig. This book is all about Peppa Pig. That's me! Peppa lives with Mummy and Daddy Pig and her little brother George, and with Goldie, Teddy and Mr. Dinosaur. Dinosaur! At playgroup, Madame Gazelle teaches Peppa and her friends. They paint, play, sing, and do lots of fun things. Hooray! Peppa likes dressing up as everything. But her favourite thing to do is jump in muddy puddles. Peppa loves spending time with her granny and grandpa, especially dinner time. Yummy, my favourite. Sometimes Peppa has so much fun she doesn't want to go to bed. This is the best book ever. But she always enjoys a bedtime story. The end. Peppa Pig. Daddy Pig can. Daddy Pig can swing a bat. Daddy Pig can wear a hat. Daddy Pig can drive a van. Wow. Daddy Pig can use a pan. Daddy Pig can cut the grass. Daddy Pig can run so fast. Daddy Pig can set up camp. Wow. Daddy Pig can dance, dance, dance. Daddy Pig can form a band. Daddy Pig can play in sand. Daddy Pig can read a map. Daddy Pig can take a nap. Daddy Pig can take out trash. Daddy Pig can make a splash. Let's clap, clap, clap for Daddy Pig. The end. First words with Peppa Pig. Dens. Peppa's many friends came to play in her treehouse. The treehouse is yellow and its door is green. Grandpa Pig made the treehouse for us. It is the best, said Peppa. Peppa made tea for her 5 friends in the treehouse. Don't forget me, said Zoe Zebra. Don't be sad. I have made you some tea in the green cup, said Peppa. Danny Dog and Pedro Pony came to call at the treehouse. Is there room for us in your treehouse? Said Danny Dog. I don't think you will fit. There are 5 friends in here. There are too many friends in here, said Peppa. Grandpa Pig made a den for Danny and Pedro. I like its flag. It is the best, said Pedro Pony. If you pull this bit, its red door goes up and down, said Grandpa Pig. It has so many good bits, it is the best, said Danny Dog. Thank you. Peppa and her friends came to call at the den. Its red door was pulled down.
Wow!
Is there room for us in the den? Said Peppa. I don't think you will fit. There are too many friends in here, said Danny. Grandpa Pig got some string. If you pull the string from the treehouse to the den, you can call your friends, said Grandpa Pig. The friends pulled the string. The treehouse Grandpa Pig made for us is the best. Its door is green, called Susie Sheep. The den that Grandpa Pig made for us is the best. Its door goes up and down if you pull it, called Danny Dog. Peppa's 5 friends went to the den. The den is the best as the door goes up and down, they said. I don't think so. I still think the treehouse is the best. Its door is green, said Peppa. Then the rain came. The den did not have a roof. Many of the friends went back to the treehouse. The treehouse is the best as its roof will keep the rain off, they said. I don't think so. I still think the den is the best, said Danny Dog. Then the sun came back. The rain had made 5 spots of mud on the green grass. Now we don't want to go in the den or the treehouse, said Susie Sheep. The mud is best for us. The end. Peppa Pig International Day. Peppa and her friends are at playgroup. They are dressed up in costumes from lots of different countries. Today is International Day, when we celebrate all the countries of the world, says Madame Gazelle. I'm dressed as Australia, says Wendy Wolf. I'm Japan, says Zoe Zebra. And Richard is Spain. I'm the United Kingdom, says Freddy Fox. I'm America, says Pedro Pony. I'm Switzerland, says Candy Cat. Meow. I'm France, says Peppa. And George is Russia. What do all the countries of the world do? Asked Rebecca Rabbit. They sing the Song of Harmony together, says Madame Gazelle. Wow. Later we will sing it for your parents. Hooray! Hooray! Everyone shouts. The children like singing. Now it is playtime. All the countries are playing in the playground. Play nicely together, calls Madame Gazelle. France and Switzerland are having a lovely time on the swing. Laugh Peppa and Candy. The other countries are having fun too. Australia and the United Kingdom are on the slide. Japan and South Africa are on the roundabout. Germany and Spain are playing hopscotch.
Wow!
Holland and Mexico are playing with the tire swing. Russia, Greece, Spain and America are playing together in the sandpit. I'm building a big sand castle, says America. Yee-haw! The sandpit is just the right size for 4 countries to play in.
Can we play in the sandpit now?
asks Japan.
We can't all fit in,
says America.
You can play on the side,
says Holland.
but we want to play here,
says America. Russia, Greece and Spain are upset.
Hello, hello, hello,
cries the United Kingdom.
What's all this noise about then?
Everyone tries to explain. France thinks that Holland is being a bit bossy. Holland thinks it's Russia's fault.
Leave George alone, he's only little,
cries France. Oh dear. The countries of the world are not playing nicely together.
That is enough. Is this how you think the countries of the world behave?
demands Madame Gazelle.
Don't they?
asks France.
Of course not,
says Madame Gazelle. All the parents have arrived. How is International Day going? asks Mummy Rabbit.
Not too bad,
says Madame Gazelle.
We will now sing for you.
Madame Gazelle plays her guitar as all the children sing this song of harmony.
Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony.
Peppa and her friends love singing together in harmony. All the countries of the world love singing together in harmony. The end. Peppa Pig, Grandpa Pig's toy plane. Peppa and George are helping sort through a box of Granny Pig's old toys.
This is the dolly I had when I was little,
says Granny Pig.
Wow!
Peppa loves it, but Grandpa Pig isn't very interested.
I can show you something really good,
says Grandpa Pig.
Come with me. We need to go to my shed,
says Grandpa Pig. He leads Peppa, George and Granny Pig down the hill into the garden. Peppa brings the dolly with her. Grandpa Pig rummages in his shed and brings out a toy aeroplane.
Wow!
Airplane,
says George. George loves aeroplanes.
Can it fly?
asks Peppa.
Of course it flies,
says Grandpa Pig. Grandpa Pig pulls the levers on his remote control and the plane takes off.
It's the best little plane ever, Grandpa,
cheers Peppa.
But it would be better if it were bigger,
says Grandpa Pig thoughtfully.
Look after my dolly, please, Peppa,
says Granny Pig.
I'm going inside to get us all some nice fresh juice.
While Granny Pig is gone, Grandpa Pig rushes into his shed. He wheels out a much larger toy plane.
I made this bigger and better one,
says Grandpa Pig.
Wow,
cries Peppa.
It even has a cockpit for the pilot.
Wow!
Maybe Dolly would like to be the pilot,
says Grandpa Pig. He takes the dolly and pops her into the cockpit.
But Granny said I should look after Dolly,
says Peppa.
Dolly will be fine,
says Grandpa Pig. The plane zooms up into the sky. "Orby!" shouts Grandpa Pig. He presses the remote control, and the toy plane begins the loop in the air. But as the plane turns upside down, Dolly falls out.
Oh no!
"Dolly!" cries Peppa. Grandpa Pig keeps pulling the green lever on the remote control. "No need to panic," he says nervously. The plane completes the loop and catches Dolly. "Hooray!" cries Peppa. "Let's try something even more exciting," says Grandpa Pig. Roar! The toy plane zooms towards the house. The plane flies through the open door. It flies over Granny Pig as she is looking in the fridge. "What was that?" asks Granny Pig. But the toy plane is gone before she can spot it.
Quick, Granny's on her way back,
says Peppa. Grandpa Pig lands the toy plane on the grass.
Hooray!
"Juice for everyone," calls Granny Pig merrily. "Perfect timing," says Grandpa Pig. George and Peppa love toy aeroplanes. Everyone loves toy aeroplanes. The end. First words with Peppa Pig. Level 2, Mr. Fox's Van. Meet Peppa, Freddy Fox, and Mr. Fox.
Hooray!
Learn all, at, be, black, did, do, have, knew, there, they, under, want, white. Read, things, banjo, rope, petrol, bike. Freddy Fox had a new bike and a new hat. The hat was black and white. Freddy went to see Peppa with the new bike and the new hat. He put on the black and white hat.
I have a new bike and a new black and white hat. They come from my dad's van, said Freddy Fox. Do you have a bell on the bike? Said Peppa. No, if I want a bell, my dad will have a new one in the van, said Freddy Fox.
Wow!
Mr. Fox has a lot of things in his van. They went to find Mr. Fox's van. Mr. Fox did have a new bell in the van. I had a bell in the back under the hats, said Mr. Fox.
Wow!
If you want a new thing, there will be one in the van.
Do you have a cup in the van? Said Peppa.
Mr. Fox did have a cup in there. Mr. Fox had lots of cups at the back under the bikes.
You have a lot of things in the van,
they all said. If you want a new thing, there will be one in the van, said Mr. Fox.
Hooray! Do you have a banjo in the van? Said Peppa.
Mr. Fox did have a banjo at the back under the cups.
Wow!
You have a lot of things in there,
they all said. If you want a new thing, there will be one in the van, said Mr. Fox.
Do you have a tree in the van? Said Peppa.
Mr. Fox did have a tree in the van.
Wow!
Do you want this tree? It was at the back, under the lamp, said Mr. Fox.
Wow!
You have a lot of things in there,
they all said. If you want a new thing, there will be one in the van, said Mr. Fox.
Do you have a hen in the van?
said Peppa. Mr. Fox did have a hen in the van. I've got this black hen in a white box. It was at the back under the clock, said Mr. Fox.
Wow.
You have a lot of things in there,
they all said. If you want a new thing, there will be one in the van, said Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox and Freddy went to the van.
Mr. Fox has a lot of things in the van, said Peppa. If you want a new thing, there will be one in the van,
they all said. The van did not go. One thing Mr. Fox did not have in the van was petrol.
Do you have a rope in the van?
said Peppa. Mr. Fox did have a rope in the van. I have a lot of things in the van, but I must have petrol too, said Mr. Fox. The end. Peppa Pig, Sleepy Princess. It's bedtime. What Peppa and George need is a special story to help them fall asleep. It is bedtime, but Peppa is not sleepy.
Can you tell us a story, Daddy?
Of course, says Daddy. As long as you promise to go to sleep straight after.
We promise,
cries Peppa. Once upon a time, in a castle, begins Daddy Pig, there lived a little princess called the Sleepy Princess.
Was the Sleepy Princess pretty?
asked Peppa. Yes, replies Daddy Pig. She loved looking at herself in the mirror all day long.
Who else was living in the castle?
asked Peppa. Well, says Daddy Pig. The others in the castle were the small prince, Queen Mummy, and King Daddy, says Mummy Pig.
Wow.
That's right, says Daddy Pig. And there was a dragon at the castle, continues Daddy Pig.
Dinosaur,
asked George. Oh yes, it wasn't a dragon, it was a dinosaur, says Daddy Pig. A huge, fierce dinosaur. Roar! cries George. Oh dear, says Mummy Pig. Maybe the dinosaur wasn't quite that fierce, Daddy Pig. Sorry, George, says Daddy Pig. No, the dinosaur was very gentle. He ate lots of grass.
Daddy,
says Peppa.
why was she called the Sleepy Princess?
I'm coming to that, said Daddy Pig. You see, it was night time. The stars and moon were out, and everyone got very, very sleepy. And the most sleepy of all was the Sleepy Princess. Daddy Pig turned Peppa and George's light out. King Daddy carried the Sleepy Princess to bed in the castle tower, and she fell straight to sleep. Thank you for that story, King Daddy, whispers Mummy Pig. You're welcome, Queen Mummy, whispers Daddy Pig. It seems our little prince and princess enjoyed it too, said Mummy Pig. Peppa and George are fast asleep. The end. Peppa Pig. Peppa goes skiing. It is a lovely snowy day, and Peppa's family are going skiing. First, they have to take a ski lift all the way to the top of Snowy Mountain. Oh, that looks a bit high, says Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig does not like heights. Everyone gets on the ski lift. This is fun, calls Peppa, and she sings a little song. In the air, in a chair, snow is falling everywhere. Daddy Pig does not think it's fun. He does not like the way the ski lift clunks and clanks. At the top of Snowy Mountain, Daddy Pig falls out of his chair and into the snow. Are you all right, Daddy? Cries Peppa. Yes, Peppa, says Daddy Pig. Let's get you to your skiing lesson. Madame Gazelle starts the ski lesson. Peppa, George, and all their friends learn how to start and stop. Whee! Skiing is fun, cries Peppa, as they go down the baby slope. Can we see you ski now, Madame Gazelle? Asks Peppa. Oh, I don't know, replies Madame Gazelle. Please, everyone cries. Very well, says Madame Gazelle. Voila! Madame Gazelle does a magnificent ski jump, and everyone claps and cheers. Hooray! That was amazing, says Peppa. Thank you, says Madame Gazelle. I was the world champion at skiing and I won this cup. Ooh, everyone says. Which mummy or daddy would like a go? Asks Madame Gazelle. I will, says Mummy Pig. Where does this path lead? Down the mountain, cries Madame Gazelle. Help! Where are the bricks? Shouts Mummy Pig. She can't stop, cries Daddy Pig. Let's catch up with her in the coach. Mummy Pig skis down the mountain, along the road and past the shop. Stand back, cries Mummy Pig. She even does a loop-the-loop at top speed. Finally, everyone catches up with Mummy Pig. She has crashed straight into a snowdrift. You're a walking, talking snowman, Mummy, laughs Peppa. I have never seen such amazing skiing, says Madame Gazelle. This cup belongs to you now. Hooray! Everyone cheers as Madame Gazelle presents Mummy Pig with her world champion cup. Hooray! Says Peppa. My mummy is a skiing champion. Peppa Pig, Daddy Pig's Lost Keys. Peppa and her family are on a day trip visiting the mountains. It's time to go back to the car. Thank you for visiting the mountain beauty spot, says Miss Rabbit. Keys, keys, snorts George. You can't play with the car keys, laughs Daddy Pig. You might lose them. Daddy Pig can play with the car keys because he's a grown-up. Whoops! Oh dear. Daddy Pig has dropped the car keys down a drain. Time to go home, says Mummy Pig. Daddy Pig goes red. That might be difficult, he says. Daddy Pig tries to get the keys out of the drain with a stick. He says, the drain is deeper than I thought. The drain is very deep. The stick is not long enough to reach the keys. Daddy Pig has a better idea. What we need is a fishing rod, so he buys one from Miss Rabbit. Daddy Pig's idea doesn't work. The fishing line is not long enough to reach the keys. Mr. Bull and his friends arrive. They've come to enjoy the quiet beauty spot. It's our day off, shouts Mr. Bull. Mr. Bull talks very loudly. Mr. Bull, asked Daddy Pig, could we borrow your crane for a minute to rescue my keys? Say no more, cries Mr. Bull. We'll have your keys out in no time. Mr. Rhino gets to work, but it's no good. Even the crane can't reach the keys. Now what shall we do? Wonders Daddy Pig. Easy, shouts Mr. Bull. We'll dig up the road. The crew dig up the beauty spot. Mr. Bull is lowered all the way down to the bottom of the hole. Here are the keys, he bellows. We've got them. Now there is a big hole in the mountain beauty spot. It's a cave beauty spot instead.
And it's all thanks to my daddy,
giggles Peppa. The end. Peppa's Valentine's Day. It is almost Valentine's Day. There are lots of special cards and packages in the mail today. Zoe Zebra is helping her dad, the mailman, deliver letters all over town. She has one special letter for her friend Peppa Pig. Inside, Peppa and George hear the mail come through the slot on the front door.
We've got some letters,
cries Peppa. She and George bring the letters to Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig as fast as they can.
I wonder if there's something for me,
says Peppa. You have a valentine from Zoe Zebra, Peppa, says Mummy Pig.
What is a valentine?
Peppa asks. Mummy Pig smiles. It is a card you send around Valentine's Day to tell everyone you love how much they mean to you, she says.
Can I make a valentine for Zoe?
Peppa asks. Of course, Mummy Pig says. George wants to help. Peppa makes a card with a big pink heart and a bright red envelope for Zoe. Mummy Pig helps her write a note. It is so much fun that Peppa decides to make valentines for all her friends.
Mummy, what else happens on Valentine's Day?
Peppa asks. Valentine's Day is all about spending time with those you love, Mummy Pig says.
Can my friends come over and play?
Peppa asks. That's a lovely idea, Peppa, Mummy Pig says. We can have Valentine's Day party. Peppa makes lots of colourful valentines. Mummy Pig helps her write about her party. They put the valentines into envelopes and address them to her friends. Peppa can't wait to deliver the valentines. She goes with her family to Zoe Zebra's house to drop off her card first. Mr. Zebra answers the door.
Special delivery,
says Peppa. Zoe runs down the stairs, followed by Mrs. Zebra and Zoe's twin sisters, Zaza and Zuzu.
Thank you for my Valentine, Zoe,
Peppa says.
I made you one too.
Peppa hands Zoe her card.
Hooray!
Zoe says.
Wait till you hear the best part.
Peppa says.
I'm having a Valentine's Day party at my house tomorrow. Yay!
Cheers, Zoe.
I can't wait.
Mr. Zebra offers to take Peppa and Zoe around town in his mail truck to deliver the rest of the Valentines. The girls hop in and buckle up. Mr. Zebra drives Peppa and Zoe to Rebecca Rabbit's house next. Rebecca is very surprised. By the end of the day, Peppa and Zoe have delivered all the Valentines. Everyone can come to the party. The next day, everyone gets ready for the party. Peppa and George put up decorations. Daddy Pig blows up balloons. Mummy Pig bakes special treats.
Everything is ready,
says Peppa. Almost everything, says Daddy Pig. I have one last Valentine to deliver.
The guests will be here soon,
says Mummy Pig. Then it's a good thing it's for you, Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig says, handing her a card. All of Peppa's friends soon arrive at the party. Many have brought their own Valentines to share. Peppa feels very special. She and Zoe dance, sing, and eat sweet treats all day with their friends. Happy Valentine's Day, Peppa. The end.
Hi kids, did you have fun watching this video? Then like and subscribe for more.